Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you one of the easiest ways to build a website without needing any technical skills. All you need to do is to enter your prompt, like for instance, design a website for hairdressers based in Los Angeles. Then click one magic button and voila, your website is ready. And all of this for less than a cup of coffee at your local coffee shop. Okay. So let's get started. So the very first step is to click on the link in the description where it says get hosting now. So this will bring you to mrweb.tv/hosting, and this will redirect you to this page. So this is a co-branded page that I have with Hostinger, as you can see, recommended by Mr. Web. So I really love Hostinger. They're very reliable and most importantly, very affordable as well. So I host all of my website with Hostinger. And again, like I mentioned here, Hostinger offers reliable hosting, friendly support, and affordable plans to power your online success. So the best part again, they start at just $2.99 per month. And you get 2 months free as well. And I also have a special coupon code you can use at checkout for an additional 10% discount. So all together, you can save up to 91% on the initial price. So if you click on claim deal here, it will bring you to this section. So you have 3 different plans here. As you can see, you have premium, business, and cloud startup. So what's the difference with all these 3? But it's very simple. If you scroll down the page, it really depends what you're looking for, So as you can see, with the $2.99 plan, you get free email, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited free SSL certificate, but also, most importantly, free domain name. So it's another $9.99 that you can save. With this one here at $3.99 is the exact same, plus content delivery network. So basically your website will be hosted worldwide on different data center, and depending where your visitors are coming from, they will load your website from the nearest data center to them. So if they're based in the US, they might load that from New York or perhaps Dallas or something like this, making your website much faster to load as well. And with the $9.99 one, you also get a dedicated IP address. So feel free to select any of them. We're going to go ahead with the cheapest plan here at $2.99, add to cart. And then from here, you'll have to select your billing period. So as you can see, 12 months, 24 months, and 48 months. So 1 year, 2 years, and 4 years. So obviously, the longer you get locked in with them, the cheaper it gets, and also the more you save. As you can see, this one here is $2.99. So what does that mean? Well, for 4 years, so for the next 48 months, they're going to charge you $2.99 per month. So it's a once-off payment upfront, obviously here, but you're going to save $432 in total. So the normal price costs $11.99. Thanks to the special deal we have here with Hostinger, you're only going to pay $2.99, and when you renew in 4 years, they'll charge you $7.99. So even in 4 years, when you renew, it still be cheaper than the initial price of $11.99. So altogether here, if you take this plan, you save $432. With this one, $213.60, and this one just over $100. So feel free to select any of those plans. I'm just going to go ahead with this one here because this is the one you get the most saving out of. So let's scroll down the page. Now you can create an account. So enter your credentials here, scroll down the page, and then all you have to do is to enter your credentials. So let me put myself on the other side, and now you have a quick breakdown of what it's going to cost you. As you can see, premium web hosting, 48 months plan. So again, feel free to select the 24 months or 12 months if you prefer, all the same, So right here, as you can see, instead of $575.52, so this is the normal price, you're only going to pay $143.52. So depending where you're based, they might add tax on top. So here for us, in our case, being based in Europe, we pay $176.53. So this works out at about $44 per year. So this is obviously very advantageous. Now we have a coupon code here, like I said. So right here, type Mr. Web. Okay, so $176.53, and now apply. And as you can see, now you're down another few percent, $158.88. So after this, all you have to do, guys, is enter your credit card details or whichever payment method you've selected, and then proceed to checkout. So once you've gone through the whole checkout process, you'll be able to log into your account, and it will look something like this, So what we need to do now is to go to our hosting section. As you can see, I have a few here, I have a cloud startup with 16 different websites, business hosting with 2 websites, and business web hosting with 1 website. So technically speaking, you will start with something that looks like this, that says pending setup. So basically, whichever plans you've selected, it will look something like this. All you have to do is click on setup. Okay, so let's click on this. Excellent. So what do you want to do? Do you want to migrate a website or create a website? So in our case, we're going to create a website. Okay, so we'll click next. And then WordPress with AI or Hostinger website builder. So we could use WordPress, but today we're not going to use WordPress. We're going to use Hostinger's own website builder, and it has AI built in as well. So let's use that feature. It's one of the easiest one to use, immediately at hand. So let's click on this, and then right here there's a button. Let me move myself a little bit. As you can see, select AI website builder. So this is definitely what we're going to use. Don't click skip. Make sure you click on this one here. And now we need to enter our domain name. So right here, 4 different suggestions. I can see it says owned. So I've registered them already with Hostinger, obviously, So during the registration process, you'll have a section where you can actually register your domain name for free. And it will probably display here, probably yourdomainname.com or something like this. So I'll select this one. Normally, you should only have 1. In my case, I have 4 of them, okay? So I'm just going to select one of them, okay? So maybe I'm going to select Travel with Mr. Web, and then next. And as you can see now, it's going to redirect us to the website builder. So this is going to take a few seconds. Excellent. So here we have welcome to Hostinger website builder. Let AI create you a website in minutes. And this is exactly what's going to happen. You're going to see we're going to create a website here in just a few steps. So let's start creating. So we have to enter the brand name. So the domain name we registered was Travel with Mr. Web. So we just put Travel with Mr. Web as our brand name. What type of website do you want to build? So an online store, a blog, a business showcase, portfolio, landing page, or other. So landing page is just one page, so maybe not suitable for us. Let's go ahead maybe with a blog. This would be a great idea, So let's say we're going to create a travel blog or something like this. So here we need to type a description. So up to 700 characters here. So I came up with something already. So let me show you here. Travel with Mr. Web is a traveling blog. We review different destinations, mostly based on their cuisine and foods. We share reviews on different restaurants that we visited in those areas. We also provide special offers and advice on how to travel there. Basically, it's a travel blog oriented towards food and eating well. Okay, so as you can see, we have the green bars here. So that means that this is long enough. So it should be at least a few sentences, as you can see. The more precise you are, the easier it's going to be for AI to obviously design your website. And then we have the personalization settings. Click on the plus sign here, okay? So which style do you want and which color do you want? So as you can see, you have surprise me. So this could be anything. Minimal, elegant, or bold. And for the colors, surprise me or my color palette. So if you already have colors in place, branding in place, you can use my color palette. In this case, I'm just going to go with surprise me and see what the AI is going to come up with, okay? So let's create the website. Very good. So getting AI services ready, writing unique content, looking for matching pictures, picking up the right colors, experimenting with font styles, designing a layout, adjusting alignments, preparing mobile view, nice, applying finishing touches. So how long did that take? Like 20 seconds maybe? So that's quite fast, isn't it? Very good. So this is what the AI came up with. So I like it already. As you can see, a food here, travel with Mr. Web, explore the world through food, and travel with Mr. Web. This is actually a very good tagline. So let's scroll down the page. So here we have our blog section, okay, different posts about us, okay. Oh, I like how they designed this, rounded shape in their rounded corners, a rectangle. Very nice. And then your email address to subscribe. And right here we have our social media icons. Very good. So let's go back to the top, and we can have this as a mobile view as well. Wow, nice. Let's try the menu. So home, blog, and contact. And let's scroll down the page. So that looks good on mobile phones as well. Very nice. Okay, so let's edit the site. Okay, so now the first thing we need to do, don't forget, is to click save. Okay, so let's click on this. It will auto save after a while, but just in case, because if you go back here, well, basically you're going to lose everything if it's not saved, and you'll have to start the prompt again. So you'll be just wasting time. Okay, so let's go back to the desktop version again. So right here, let me show you, you have all these different steps. Okay, so complete more steps. So this is a quick overview of what you have to complete to have your website up and running and ready to publish. So as you can see here, we've done that already. So start your website journey. We've checked the site on mobile view as well. Now we need to edit the heading, update the images, edit the paragraphs and logo, and so on and so on. Okay, so this is very easy for you to keep track of what's left to be done, and very easy, like I said, So right here, as you can see, we've traveled with Mr. Web. I think this is absolutely fine. Explore the world through food. I like this as well. And then we have an image here as well. So if you click on it, as you can see, you can generate with AI if you're not happy with this one, or you can upload your own altogether. As you can see, upload file. You can create folders as well to organize them. So that's very nice as well. So let's create another one together here, just as an example, okay? So let's say we want to give a more adventurous feel, maybe something in Thailand, maybe a roadside restaurant or something like this, you know? So you can create this using AI again, okay? So let's click on this. And right here, you have to enter your prompt. So let's try this together. So maybe inside a small roadside restaurant in Thailand with traffic on the street, okay? So generate image, and they're going to give you a few different options for 4 altogether that you can choose from. Very good. So now you can choose any of them. So the one that you think is the most representative of what it's like, you know. So let's try this one here. Okay, this is very nice. Let's try this one. Okay, that's not too bad either. This is really exactly what it is, you know. So maybe I'll go with this one here perhaps, okay? So let's have a quick look. Yeah, this is perfect. Now, obviously, you can change this afterwards. If you selected the wrong one, you can always go back here to images. And you have those that were created just before that. So you can select any of them, you know, maybe this one or this one or this one. I think the one we have at the minute is absolutely fine. Again, this gives a more adventurous feel, you know, of what you're doing because it's travel with Mr. Web. So this is obviously an important part of your hero section is the image itself. And then if you scroll down the page, you have your blog section. So this is the post that you're going to have on your website, obviously all your travel blogs and all that. So how do you create your blogs? How do you edit them? It's very simple. Edit post. And there you go, as you can see, this is your blog itself, okay? So you have your image, you have the content of your blog, so you would obviously need to type a bit more content than this, but that's basically the gist, you know? So if you go back to your home page now, how do you do so? I click on home, and this is the home, okay? So just the same way you would actually browse your website. This is a contact page with a contact form. So everything's been created for us immediately, which is super handy, to be honest, you know. So let's go back to the home page. So now by the side, as you can see, you have a plus sign. This is where you can drag and drop your elements. So basically drag anything, you know, if you wanted to add a button here underneath, maybe a video or something like this, you know, or maybe some shapes or Google Maps or anything like that. Basically grab them from here and drop them here. So let's add some text, for instance, on top of the image. I'm going to show you how easy it is. If you were to do that with WordPress and Elementor, it would require quite a lot of steps to have it spot on here in the middle. Right here, you can just grab your text, drop it here, boom, and then you could type your text, you know, maybe street food in Thailand. Oops, Thailand. There you go. That's the proper spelling. And then you can change the font size, you know, here. So maybe 18, maybe a bit bigger. Let's try maybe 24. Yeah, okay. Perfect. And now again, you can move this around, you know, you could have it maybe where it's easy to read. You can change everything literally, you know, if you double click on it, as you can see, you can put this in bold, italic, underlined, and so on and so on. So let's put this maybe in bold, and this is absolutely fine, you know. So this is how you can place items on your page, drag and drop and move them around. So you have the button here, as you can see, I can extend this. And if you use those sliders, you can see the grid behind, you know. So basically that grid is going to help you to position your items on your page. So I think this is a very nice touch as well, you know. Now, if you wanted to add a section, you can click on this button here as well in between maybe your blog post and your hero section here. Click on this. And as you can see, you can select among a few different options as well. As you can see, about us, maybe testimonials, a gallery, showing some pictures, slideshow, images, videos. So I suppose for a travel blog, videos could be a nice option, wouldn't it? You're probably discovering this, maybe have your own YouTube channel using this as a means of driving more traffic. So maybe you can select this one here, okay? As you can see, it has been added. So now most of our website, as you can see, has a dark background. And then all of a sudden it's all bright. So maybe you want to change this as well, you know. So where do you find that background color? Well, it's very easily. You go by the side here, website style, and these are all our different colors, okay? So you can use them basically directly here in your background, or you can have something like this in white is fine as well, you know, like a scroll stopper. You're going to see this. You're going to say, oh, this is very nice. I like it, you know. This is really up to you. Or you can change the color for something else. So to change the color of your background here, it's very easy. So I'm going to show you this in a moment. But if you ever stuck here, right behind me, as you can see, you have Ask AI. So you could ask AI basically a simple question, you know. How do I change the background color of a section? Okay. There you go. And ask for the question. And there you go. So click on the section you want to edit, select edit section, and then change color background. Again, like I said, it's very intuitive, you know. So you can see this is this button here. So if you click on any sections, you have edit section, and then change the background color. So background color, select color. Okay, so we're going to select a color here. So you can select those pre-existing colors, or maybe another one, you know, that matches the rest of your website. Maybe this one here, you know, to have a link with the button here. Okay, so we can keep this the way it is. Now obviously your font here, dark doesn't stand out obviously on this brown color. You can change this as well, you know. Edit text, and then let's change the color here. We go with white, and do the same with this one. Edit color, change color, and let's go with white. And there you go, guys. This is how you can add this section to your website. Now you want to maybe customize those videos, so click on them, edit video, and this is the link. Okay, so you can add a Vimeo or YouTube. You can autoplay, you can loop as well if you have something specific, you know. You can add animations as well, you know, fade in, slide, or scale. Personally, I would leave it the way it is. It's not bad, you know. So you can add the link here. So let's add one together. So there is a channel I do follow that I really like. It's Mark Wiens. I don't know if you followed him, you know. He goes all over the world tasting food. He's very often in Thailand anyway. So I thought maybe this would be a nice one. So you can add your video and do the same with the other one. And again, here we edit the video and then change this Vimeo with a YouTube one. And that's basically it, guys. As you can see now, we have two nice videos. So when they scroll down the page, they will find this, and then finally those videos, which is a nice scroll stopper for them. And then obviously you could do the same with all the different sections, you know. You can see this is your post, your blog, so this will be populated automatically. We have the about us section, so everything else is pretty much the same, guys. Okay, all you have to do is click on it and change the items. You have all your different items here that you can drag and drop on your page. This is the page navigation, so you have the home page, blog, and contact, and finally we have the website style. So if you wanted to change the color, change your font, change the buttons, what they look like, and animations, you can do this, and it will basically reflect throughout the whole website. And then we have all the AI tools, so you can see there's quite a few actually as part of this project here. You have AI image generator, AI writer, so to write the blog post, AI page generator. If you want to create another page, maybe a services page or something like this, you can easily do so using this feature. AI blog generator, and then AI heat map. So this is a very important one because this is going to give you a clear indication where people are hovering on top of which section on your website, maybe which buttons they click on the most, maybe which tab on your menu section they hover on top the most as well. And this is going to give you a clear indication of which actions your customers are taking on your website. And then we have the AI logo maker as well. So this is a nice touch as well. If you don't have a logo, you can create the one directly using their own tools here. And then finally we have the blog section. So that's where it is. Okay, as you can see, there's only two at the moment: Travel with Mr. Web and Explore. If you wanted to create a new post, all you have to do is click add new post. So let me say first, okay, and then add new post here. So tone of voice, length of the item. So again, this can be created start to finish using AI. So this is the beauty of this system here. You can do everything using AI. If you want to type it yourself, that's all the same. You can skip and write it yourself. Okay, so all in all, I think that's basically it, you know. Again, make sure that it displays properly here in mobile mode. As you can see, it will adjust automatically. As you can see the videos here, so that's not a problem at all. So that's very nice. Now there's only one thing I'd like to show you again, one more. If we go to the different page here, we go to contact page. As you can see, I have a contact form. Click on this, edit form. And the one thing you want to make sure is that your email address here for all the submissions are going to the right place. So make sure you put the right email address right there, you know, and then you can view the submission form as well. So if you click on this, you will see all the submissions that were sent. So if you miss out on maybe one or two emails, you can double check if you don't have them here, just to double check and make sure you receive all your inquiries. Again, if you go on edit form, you can change your fields here. As you can see, you have your name, your email address, and message. But you can add more fields, obviously, you know. So if you click on the plus sign here, you can select any of them. So maybe a short answer, a paragraph, single choice, multiple choice, or any of them, okay? Then you can basically add them to your form, and that's how it works. Your button here says submit. Maybe you want to type request a quote or something like this, all the same. You have your style as well and the animation. So everything else, like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. And this is basically how you can build your website very easily. So one last thing, as you can see, your social media icons here, edit social media icons. Again, same principle. As you can see, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you don't have one of them, you can always click on the gear, delete or edit if you want to replace the content. And that's basically it. Or you can reorganize them as well. If you wanted TikTok first, maybe, and this one last, whichever way, you know. That's basically it. So again, like I said, these are basically the main essentials how to build your website using Hostinger and its AI-generated content.